Samoa, a tropical island nation in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, famous for crystal-clear beaches, traditional villages, and one of the most relaxed lifestyles on Earth. But today, we're asking a very different question. What can just $1 buy in Samoa? Let's find out. When people think about Samoa, they usually imagine paradise, palm trees, waterfalls, and blue lagoons stretching forever. But behind the beautiful scenery is a small island economy where imported goods are expensive, local products dominate daily life, and every tala matters. For reference, $1 is worth around 2.7 Samoan tala, depending on exchange rates. That may not sound like much, but in Samoa, it can still buy you a few interesting things. So today, we're going shopping with just $1 in our pocket. Let's start with food, because honestly, that's the best place to begin in any country. In Samoa, local street food is simple, filling, and heavily influenced by Polynesian traditions. One of the cheapest snacks you can find is a small coconut bun or banana pancake sold at roadside stands. For around 2 to 3 tala, which is roughly $1, you can often buy a fresh coconut drink, a baked taro bun, or a small serving of panakeke, Samoa's version of fried banana donuts. And unlike many tourist destinations, these are often homemade by local families rather than large businesses. The best part, many ingredients are grown locally. Coconut, taro, banana, breadfruit, all staples of Samoan cuisine. So even with just $1, you're still getting authentic island food. Now let's visit a traditional Samoan market. Markets in Samoa are colorful and packed with tropical produce. Vendors sit behind piles of papayas, taro roots, coconuts, bananas, and giant green vegetables you may have never seen before. With $1, you could buy several bananas, a few passion fruits, or a bundle of taro leaves used in local cooking. Imported products are expensive in Samoa because almost everything must arrive by ship. But local produce? That's where prices become surprisingly affordable. This is why many Samoan families still rely heavily on farming and fishing rather than supermarkets. In some villages, people even exchange food between families instead of buying everything with cash. Now here's something interesting. Public transportation in Samoa is famous for its brightly colored buses. These buses are not luxury vehicles at all. Many are old, loud, and completely open air, but they are full of personality. For less than $1, you can ride a local bus across short distances around Apia, the capital city. And trust me, this is not a normal bus ride. Samoan buses often play loud music, have hand-painted decorations, and sometimes feel more like moving parties than transportation. Tourists actually ride them for fun. But here's where things get complicated. Although some local food is cheap, overall life in Samoa is not easy financially. Salaries are relatively low, while imported goods like electronics, fuel, and packaged food are expensive. For example, a bottle of imported soda may cost several dollars. Fast food is surprisingly expensive. And gasoline prices are high because Samoa imports fuel. This creates an unusual situation where local lifestyles remain heavily connected to nature and community traditions. Fishing, farming, and family support are still extremely important here. So while $1 can buy local snacks or fruit, it won't go very far for modern imported products. Tourists often see Samoa as an untouched paradise. And visually, it absolutely is. The beaches are stunning. The ocean is unreal. The waterfalls look fake because they're so beautiful. But everyday life for locals is very different from the vacation experience. Many villages operate under traditional community systems led by chiefs. Family obligations are strong, and money is often shared across extended families. This creates a slower, more communal lifestyle compared to large Western cities. And honestly, that's part of what makes Samoa unique. So, what does $1 actually represent in Samoa? It's not enough for luxury. It's not enough for imported products. And it's definitely not enough for tourist resorts. But for local daily life, it can still buy fresh fruit, traditional snacks, a local bus ride, or a cold coconut on a hot Pacific afternoon. And sometimes, that tells you more about a country than expensive attractions ever could. Because Samoa isn't built around shopping malls or giant cities. It's built around community, tradition, and the ocean. So next time someone says it's only $1, remember this. In Samoa, $1 may not make you rich, but it can still give you a taste of island life. And honestly, that's probably worth more than most things money can buy. Thanks for watching. And which country should we explore next with just $1?